today I decided to play Kerbal Space Program. This is a game just before I actually start doing the main stuff of the videos that I need to introduce you guys to this game. So in this game you are a little green man who is supposed to go up to space and explore things, go to the moon, go to different planets, build space stations, I guess, satellites, anything part of your interest. And give you a little bit of warning about this game is that if you have fear of if you have a fear of big objects at your face, you may not want to play this game at all, because this game has got a lot of it. So I will just load this up. So I will entirely base this video around getting into orbit, because this specifically is really important for the beginners to actually know how to do that, and this will actually get you into orbiting and getting towards and close to the moon. So I'll just quickly build up a satellite, and that will be a test, and I'll go through the specs of this and that of the satellite. Okay, so this is roughly around about it. I'll go a little bit about how this works. So once in space, the last stage, this will be deploying signals here and there, bouncing signals off from, technically increasing the signals from others, such as people on the moon. And so that's its own job right here, and we've got battery stations right here. That's the actual drone, that whole thing right there, if I can zoom in. That is the actual drone. More battery stations, reaction wheel torques. Now I put this here, this little ladder thing, to signify the orientation of this satellite. Then I put reaction wheels, I put some fuel, and I put engine in here. I put an engine here so they kind of thrust around a bit in space, and some structural pods to help it keep intact, fuel tanks to put engines around here to thrust me into the orbits, if I say. Then once those happen, so once I'm off the atmosphere, once I'm in the atmosphere to start off with, is that these boosters will burn up first. These four ones right here that are clicking around, these ones are going to actually help me get out of the atmosphere. But once they're out of the atmosphere, they're going to not work as they don't have any more air. So these ones should, in theory, become handy. And these will boost me out of the atmosphere. Then I will have to have a circular orbit. So these ones will do the job for it. So just highlight these ones. These ones will do the job for it. Then once I have the circle, then I'll have remaining fuel to either get back to Earth or do whatever. Yeah, that's around about it. So I'm gonna name this satellite Mark 1. Oh yeah, I'm actually forgetting something. We have to add these things in, because you don't want, last thing you want is your spacecraft to kind of is to lose control and fall apart. So once you put that down, you want to take down your roll, everything. This technically stabilizes so your craft doesn't flip over in air. Save and launch, I guess. Okay, so you are currently, and if you don't know how to actually start the engines, you want to press spacebar. But so let's just set all the modes up. You want to make sure that these Rapier engines are actually on air breathing mode, not actually closed cycle. So the difference will be is that they will start consuming liquid fuel. Oh yeah, good. So here we go. Press T to activate stability mode assist. Then 3, 2, 1, lift off. I guess. 5 and 6, 7 and 8 are going to flame out really soon because they've got no more air. Yep, 10 kilonewtts flame out. And now pay attention to this blue right line right here. That's your orbiting line. Alright, once you're out of fuel, press spacebar. And then you want to press spacebar again. Once you're in orbit, once it says here that you're out of orbit, then that's your time to actually turn 90 degrees to the left or right or wherever direction you want. And once you're done like that, fire again. Also, a bit about the hotkeys in this game is press Z. X is to minimize throttle instantly. Z is to increase it maximum. So I'm gonna just satellite right here. I already do have a satellite on there. This just signifies the connection and stuff, but I'll go through that in a second. Alright, so once all your stuff is... once the entire line's in a full 360 rotation, you might want to cut the engines off. Like, fully cut them off. Shut down. Shut down. Shut down. Shut down. And once you're done the shutdown, you press spacebar again, decouple this sets, then activate the engine and shut it. So, technically, that's kind of your satellite up there in orbit, and that's kind of how you get up in orbit. Now, about these red and green lines is these things are actually determine the signal. For example, the red line means that the signal can't reach Earth, and it means you can't transmit stuff to science. You can't do any of those things from that little spacecraft. I'll give you an example. Actually, yeah, so currently this moon mission number 1 that I made earlier was because the moon's interfering in it, so the signal can't reach up until this is actually facing the Earth. Then this can send signal to this satellite, and this satellite can bounce signals to that satellite, and that satellite can bounce signals straight to either the cargo jet or technically the space center. Yeah, building up a whole bunch of networks and the systems and this whole thing can actually really help how you get signal and receive signal. So right now I'm going to have to do... I want to set target as moon mission number 1, so I can then target, and this will point in the direction moon mission number 1 is. And that's kind of roundabout it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, bye bye.